The prevalence of heart disease in spinal cord injured patients is more than 3 times what it is in the able-bodied population. And so cardiovascular disease in general currently is the 4th leading cause of death in spinal cord injured patients ranging 40 to 70 years old.
We know that from even able-bodied studies, the more sort of central adipose, or what we call visceral adiposity, which is just fat around your belly, increases your risk of cardiovascular disease. So if you have a neurologic injury where you're not able to build or maintain muscle mass in those areas, a lot of times that turns into fat mass, which is going to increase your risk of cardiovascular disease moving forward. So as much as you can maintain that lean body mass, that will help to negate or lessen some of those risk factors moving forward. It also can help with bone density, weight management, hormone levels, pretty much all the things we know that are beneficial to exercise, or even more so in individuals who are in a wheelchair for most of the day.
When I first had my spinal cord stroke, I lost a lot of muscle mass. I lost probably 20 pounds or so, and I've gained probably 10 of it back. We try to work very hard to make sure I have a good diet. I'm also diabetic, and there's the chance that that could have also impacted why I had this spinal cord stroke. So watching diet, watching my glucose levels is very important.
I'm not as active, I'm not burning as many calories, so what you might eat on a daily basis, I shouldn't, because of the fact that, I'm not gonna burn it, I'm not gonna lose it.
Early on when my injury happened, I wanted to gain weight because I was so thin. And I remember my doctors and my therapist being like, just remember when you do transfers, you're gonna be carrying that weight. And 5 or 10 pounds may not seem like a lot, but you're gonna feel it when you transfer. So I immediately started changing diet and started including exercise in my life. And I do spin class 2 days a week. And then Mondays and Wednesdays, I just do strength training.
A friend of mine told me that just recently she learned to quit hating gym. And she's 60, but now it's like she's always at the gym. But you have to change your mindset about exercise and going to a gym that has equipment. It has to be, you have to allocate a significant part of your schedule to that, because you naturally lose some strength, and your joints change as you get older, and keeping your muscles strong is probably your best defense against falls.
Well, I do the exercise. I do the exercises they taught me here every day. Very rarely do we skip them. And then I go to the Y if I have time twice a week for a specific stretching class, which is a class for older adults. So I fit in fine there. And they do a lot of, in the class, although it's for the whole body, there are a lot of upper body stretches which help me enormously. I feel so good when I leave.
I was just doing the minimal, the little prescription of what I'm supposed to do that they told me at Shepherd before I left. Then, of course, like most people, I fell off the wagon and I got chunky because I was eating hot wings and sweets. I mean, people, my friends and family, they really overcompensate because they want you to, so I got so many sweets and junk food, and I was just, feeling sorry for myself. So I'm like, yes, I'll take those gummies, Please bring me some more pie. Eating right, especially getting a good vegetables and fiber, is going to make all the difference in the world with your bowel program and constipation. So you don't have to constantly be taking a lot of things to make you go. You have a natural, good bowel movement. It's hard for anybody to lose weight once they gain, but in a wheelchair, it's even harder to lose weight once you gain.
I find it important to focus on my core so I don't lose balance. And I also find it important to keep up my upper body strength, because if I don't, I feel like I'm not going to be able to load my wheelchair into the car independently one day if I don't have enough strength.
A great place to locate some resources for exercise after a spinal cord injury is myshepherdconnection.org.
thing that I do that most conserves my energy is I do have an accessible van. And when I go out, I try to do everything when I'm out so I don't have to get in and out of the van so many times during the day. No, I do not go in my power chair for several reasons. First of all, I'm dangerous in a power chair. Very dangerous in a power chair. Secondly, so many places that if I go to my friends' homes or anything like that, most of them have rugs, and I don't want my power chair to eat their rugs.
I'm tired, I stop. I'm hot, I'll sit down and cool off. Basically, that's it. Once I get up, I can't nap during the day because I'm always doing something.
I count my transfers for the day based on where I'm going because I can get really tired out. I mean, I drive, I work, I'm active in other things. So I may say, okay, what all do I have to do today? How many transfers is that? Am I going to be too tired? How much pushing am I going to have to do for the day? I have power assist wheels on my chair, which make it a little easier for me getting around. Being quadriplegic and using a manual chair, is harder, but I like it because it makes me feel more active and mobile. But sometimes if I know I'm going somewhere and I'm going to have a really long day, that may be a day I choose to go in a power chair.
I don't really conserve any energy. I go. I like to put a stem unit or like a TENS unit on my shoulders. Sometimes they do get to hurt, and sometimes especially if I've had a day where I've just been constantly wheeling and pushing all day long on the go. So at night sometimes I do like to put a TENS unit on them, and it just relaxes them.
You're in the chair and you are this age, you still have a lot of life, and do your exercises. You just don't know what you're going to be able to get back and to work, and you don't have to give up.